Just got here about 15 minutes ago and noticed old guy replaced the tip, or I guess the entire gun, or I guess the entire gun assembly. I will say, I'm sure you guys can hear this or not. This one feels more affirming. I'm gonna start getting these panels figured out. I'm not sure if I'll tack and hammer and then tack again in that dip section I showed you guys last week. And surprisingly, with the piss amount of rain that we've had, there's been no water inside of here. Good. I'm wondering if the hatch is actually leaking. No, woo! It's leaking in the same place that it was last time. I gotta assume it's probably this right here, honestly. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that covered. I guess more tarps. If that works, and probably these holes as well, because that's what I had to do that because I had to get the spare tire mount thing out of here. I saw some drips happening where the wheel well is, or I guess the area where the fill neck is at. There's just like small repetitive drips, and obviously those two holes right here. Not gonna do those yet. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna test it real quick and see if it still leaks. If it doesn't. Also, joke's on you. I didn't start until like 8, maybe. Ended up doing a lot of house cleaning, but this is what we got. And I got this outside section right here. It's in there good. Yep. Oh, this lip's not gonna match up. Something's off about this. I don't know what it is. I'm starting to think it's supposed to look like that, so I may have to follow that, because I'm assuming that little trapezoidal section right there, I think that's where the jack is supposed to go. So since I've got enough to work with, I'll just cut down this section right here where those two dots are at, and then just tack the bottom sides of it. I'm honestly not sure how these are supposed to be together. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do tacks or something else to keep them together. Maybe you do spot welds. Oh my god, hi! Editing already coming in here, you know, got the Sennheiser 680, whatever the fuck they are. To further explain my concern with those two pieces of metal intersecting, I'm going to give you guys a little diagram. You see that right there? If you jack up from that section where those two pieces of metal are at, and I'm like accounting for like shaking back and forth and stuff like that, and maybe the ground not being level, and in the case of it, of the two pieces going like this or bending this way, which is what happened to most of the the frame rails on the passenger side that I had to undo. I'm not sure if you want to do like stitch welds in the bottom section, or if I'm fine just using the plug weld that I have down there. I'm just afraid of them splitting open. That's what I got for an explanation. Go back to the dumbass that's wasting time. Making decent progress within the last hour and a half, and then I've got to get this guy on. I'm not sure if it's going to fit down in this area right here, but it's close, so I may just shove it in there and call it. Yeah, probably going to do that. Calling it tonight. Just spritzed all this stuff down. Had to redo this because it got kind of hot and melted everywhere. You can probably see a little bit here, but yeah, probably should have done that after I did all this, but I didn't think it would be this bad, so I just went and did it anyways. Still got to get this lip right here. Still have to get a couple of these spot welds didn't go. There's some stuff left on them for some reason. I'm gonna make sure I mark that one. Where'd the spray paint go? I'm just gonna head home after this. Mazel. Running out of daylight and patience. Hey, that should not have taken that long to clean up, but I was just bumming around, so that's my fault. I'm gonna start heading home because I'm tired. Everything achy. Also finally got him set up. He was flopping around back there for a good while. And I put Kirby outside. He had some sun damage, so I realized, maybe I should just put him, on my recovery hitch area. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully that old man isn't bitter and his back's not hurting him and he's not feeling more godly than usual. Not much progress today. Got the holes ready for the plug welds. Filled in some of the holes or slits that were left in these. Still got to get this one though. So to make sure it's actually unified before I cut this section off. And I still got to get these. Hung out with a friend most of the day over here. They were on their coloring book while I was doing serious boy shit. Didn't get much done since I was talking with them the entire time, but that's okay. We're on the last stretch of this. I've been saying that for a good while, and if I haven't said it before, I'm saying it now. We're on the last stretch. So close. Still got to get like tiny little patch like right here and then right there. Or I'll have that as like a drain hole that I fill in with tar and shit. I don't know. Not sure. Or you know what? I might just fill that in all the way. Ah! Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I'm just going to do this lip right here and then call it tonight because it's 9:25 or 21. 4 off it. That's okay. Prefer not to stay here any longer tonight because stayed here about 12 hours yesterday. Almost went insane. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Got it all crustily covered. Got a couple of these outside welds flattened out. Not by much. Cut off some of the tail on that. Probably can't tell where that's at. It'll do. Then the plan is once I get all the outside stuff that's not getting covered by tar, I'm just gonna do like 2 coats of enamel on it, of enamel black, and call it there. I think the old Fossil's got some like barn door red used for like farm trucks and shit and tractors. I mean that'll work. I'll take it. And if not, I'm just gonna grab any other red that should match. I hope. Okay, it's been a couple days. Got all this tacked on the top side. Still got to get this bottom edge down here. And I mean, these are all going through pretty well, surprisingly. I think once I get this last panel in here, I'm going to start cleaning up all this bottom crap down here that I've been putting off for a good while. And then spray paint it and call it. Yeah. Ooh. That's hopefully that's just surface. Got it all finished up. Got the primer on there. Some white stuff still on the outsides where I noticed some more rust trying to creep in. But I mean, that looks good. This is going to be interesting because there's still stuff on here, actual paint. So I might have to take that off. I'm not sure if that's going to be, you know, an issue when I'm doing the welds down there. I'm not sure. Still trying to wrap my head around about how I'm going to get the welds down there. I mean, I know I can jack it up a bit more, but I would need to be a lot higher for me to actually get good access to it. I don't know. Should I leave that for tomorrow, maybe? Oh, but I still got to do that big patch down there. But that looks so good. That looks so clean. I mean, the X's there, I'm not going to worry about it. That looks fine. And I had, my dad just happened to come over, so I had him do a step test. He's a bit heavier than I am, so, and it didn't fall through, comically, so that's good. Maybe I should, just leave it here today. Thinking about it. Although, honestly, I need to go back over there to grab some food, because I'm fucking hungry, man. Or I'm not, but I want to preemptively eat before I do get hungry, because I know I'm going to start getting really pissy. Ending it here, it's, 9:05, I think. Checks watch. 9:10. Had like 2 other attempts. The other one I just threw away, and a lot of templates and stuff. I mean, this will work. And I put it in the fire to get all the primer stuff off, which I probably should have done to this, but I didn't. So, well. La-di-da. I'm gonna start cleaning up and start heading out, I guess. I should have probably done that, you know, like 2 hours ago. That's not bad progress. Both of them in there. Still need to get the lip in. I'll leave the vice grips where they're at. Decided to take a break today. Looked at the forecast about an hour ago, and apparently Blacksburg had flash flooding. So I decided that was the perfect time to go out in the rain and go to the duck pond. It's just perfect. There's so much fucking rain and water. and nobody's fucking here. Personally, I love urban landscapes that have, like, just this amount of piss coming down. It's great. It's such a vibe. Especially if there's, like, heavy onset fog. Oh, man. AI's not making this shit, dude. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill here for a couple hours to make sure that the gas I used to actually get here is worth it. Yeah. Just gonna walk around, and I hope the rain doesn't die down, because again, we've got major flash flooding coming in through Blacksburg, so I'm just gonna stick here, man. I'm just gonna walk past and see how bad it gets, because look at how much runoff we've got. You can probably see it, well, let's say you can see it further down the path, but it's really washing out that lower section of concrete. Whoa. How crazy the flow is. At least downstream. I'm gonna go up a bit more and show you what the rest of it looks like. Look at that. My God, that's nuts. Yeah, it's not supposed to be up this high. It's probably off by like maybe a foot or so. Look at that. Wow. My God. Look, it's beating that PVC pole out of the way. I'm not even sure how far that PVC pole is in, but it's past the grass line. Calling it this week. Had basically, I think, I'm trying to count on my hands, 3 days off, I think, and didn't get shit done. Is that deer? I think those are deer. Okay. I'm just getting burnt out the further this goes in, and like I'm basically done. I just need to get that top patch in on the corner right there, and then start working on the bottom side to get that lip in, and then I guess wax seal it and shit. Alright, I'm gonna get back on this tomorrow, because me and my friend are gonna be over there chilling. Hopefully I'll be able to get some welding done and not get distracted by them on their art book. What do you want? You attention whore? Get up here. Get up here. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.